And welcome to our Audio Technica Studio C here at the Summit. Today featuring the man who is performing tonight in a CD release concert at the Big Kent Stage, downtown Kent. It is Seth Glier, live in our Audio Technica Studio C in a members-only sneak peek performance. Welcome, Seth.
Okay.
Feel the bottom fall out, I'm losing connection. Hear the voice break up, hear the static scream. Somewhere in the concrete, I lost reception from who I am and who I thought I'd be. Prophets and poets packaged and tendered. The heart as we know it is nothing but skin. Used to know what I wanted, but I can't remember if I gave it up or just gave in. Does anyone know how to get back from here, back to the man I used to be? Does anyone know how to just disappear? Where's the man I used to be? Where's the man I used to be? All of my memories, they have been scattered. Now I pick up the pieces one by one. They try and tell you none of this will matter. Can I still change what I've become? Does anyone know how to get back from here, back to the man I used to be? Does anyone know how to just disappear? Where's the man I used to be? Where's the man I used to be? Who's that looking? Who's that looking at me? Who's that looking? Who's that looking at me? Who's that looking? Who's that looking at me? Does anyone know how to get back from here? Where's the man I used to be? Does anyone know how to just disappear? Where's the man I used to be? Where's the man I used to be? Where's the man I used to be? Where's the man I used to be?
And we are live here in our Audio Technica Studio C at the Summit. Grammy-nominated Seth Glier at the keyboard. Welcome.
Thanks for having me.
And obviously, unless you have incredible vocal breathing techniques, there's something more than just a keyboard and a voice here.
Yeah,
Who's helping you out?
I'm here with my good friend Joe Nerney from Connecticut.
Doing sax and backing vocals. He'll be with you tonight at the Kent Stage as well.
He will be, yeah.
New album is officially out. I know they're calling this the CD release concert.
Yes, the album came out on Tuesday.
Okay.
And
Because they always do.
Yeah, and it's been really exciting. It just made it onto the iTunes Top 100 charts yesterday.
Fantastic! Congratulations.
Thanks.
And you're on a very hip independent label, M-Press Records.
Yeah, they're awesome.
Rachel Sage is her longtime performer, doing her own thing on the side with the record label. And this is your third release with the label, Onwards and Upwards, huh?
Yeah, this is my third record, and it's just really cool. I was actually kind of looking at the packaging the other day, and realizing that I've spent much of my youth doing this, and then all of a sudden I realized, like, I remember starting going like, man, I would be great to have like a career playing music, and I think it hit me like 2 days ago, and I was like, wow, I've never really had a job. This is awesome.
Skip that McDonald's stage, huh? Now, this is your third record with this label, and in what, 3, 4, or 5 years, so you're moving pretty quickly through these. I've noticed there's a common thread. You seem to go for the earth tone look.
Yeah.
Almost a sepia tone look to the album, and they've all kind of had this. The first one had the theme of sort of the earnest young singer-songwriter. And then the next one came along with more of a theme. I think you were doing the Pete Campbell of Mad Men theme, as played by Vincent Kartheiser, for that look. And the new one here looks like the Petty Thief. Explain the concept behind the mugshot and the name board in front of you.
Well, I was. The album's called Things I Should Let You Know. So I was sort of thinking about, all right, well, how can I express this visually, this concept? And I came across this awesome Frank Sinatra mugshot. And it was so powerful. His eyes, they told the whole story. He was just so cool. And I've never been arrested, but this certainly helps out with the indie cred.
Well, this being your third record, the Things I Should Let You Know, and the new single is the first song you played there, Man I Used to Be. You've got quite a songbook for a guy your age, 3 albums under your hat. What else could you give us a spin for here in Audio Technica Studio C as a preview of what's coming up tonight?
This is also a new song. This is called New World I See. I used to think life was just down. If Joe got up, he pushed Jack to the ground. Then the cliche got to me. Love took hold. Now all I see is South Carolina, where the rocking chair sways. She dreams of a wraparound porch and snapping peas all day. I used to laugh at the simple way. Now it's a new world I see. She's 5'5" with big brown eyes. She don't eat meat, but she can eat you alive. I'm a northern star, smitten by the southern sky. Kentucky, keep your whiskey. Georgia, keep your peach. My Carolina is sweeter than sweet. I thought love had given up on me. Now it's a new world I see. With big brown eyes. She don't eat meat, but she can eat you alive. I'm a northern star, smitten by the southern sky. Kentucky, keep your whiskey. Georgia, keep your peach. My Carolina is sweeter than sweet. I thought love had given up on me. Now it's a new world I see. I thought love had given up on me. Now it's a new world I see. Now it's a new world I see.
That is Seth Glier live in our Audio Technica Studio C here on the Summit, and a new song off the new album, and channeling a little Randy Newman, perhaps.
Yeah, he's one of my favorites.
Okay, that explains a lot.
I was at Berklee College of Music, and I first heard his music, and he was the first person to really give me permission to write about other people, like to write about emotion that wasn't just happening inside of me.
No, he definitely takes it from a third person.
Yeah, I heard Randy Newman, and I've never been in writer's block, because there's just so much to write about, and he just captures the human condition so well.
That's so funny, because I believe he does suffer from writer's block. He's been a long time between records and blames writer's block.
Oh, really? Wow, interesting.
So watch out if you're.
Knock on wood.
A little black cloud just rolled over you.
Well, no, maybe he borrowed your writer's block. That's
Whichever it takes. By the way, that's not another DJ in the room. That is Joe on saxophone with a history of radio in his background, as you can tell by that voice. Did some radio in your past, sir?
I did. It's a checkered past, but it was a fun past.
Any particular call letters worth mentioning?
Oh, I did radio in Seattle for a long time when I lived there.
Very neat. And now you're on the road everywhere. Road warrior Seth Glier, what else you got for us in anticipation of your show tonight at the Kent Stage?
Well, this is a song that really started taking off for me right here with you guys.
Well, thank you.
This is a song that WAPS really helped me get off my feet. And if you guys don't mind, I'd love for you to sing along.
There's instructions on this one. Yes.
Yeah. So do as I do. This is your part. Oh, that's it. Oh, a little bit louder. Oh, one more time. My vehicle's shaking, my eyes have awakened as the brakes begin to whine. It's the third time tonight I've crossed over that center line. But this highway's a mission, will we make it a tradition? Like a beacon, your door's in sight, and we don't have to feel so lonely tonight. Here's your part. Down the New Jersey Turnpike over to PA. Oh, I can feel the sky surging, urging the darkness away. Lord, I live calling something out of me. Set your stain in my fantasy. Lord, I lived. We both know there's no guarantees. Calling something out of me. I was anxious and daring in your doorway, preparing for the first good morning glance. Now I'm pacing and waiting for the first girl who's worth a chance. But the neighbor's dog is barking as you stood there sparkling, uncertain of what to say. Well, honey, I don't feel so lonely today. And now the gales are prevailing as my heart is sailing into the bay. Oh, with your direction, trust will keep me out of my woe. way. Lord, I live calling something out of me. Set your stain in my fantasy. Lord, I live. We both know there's no guarantees. Calling something out of me. Whoa. Calling something out of me. Whoa. Calling something out of me. Whoa. Calling something out of me. Calling something out of me. Joe Nerney on saxophone.
We are live here on the Summit in our Audio Technica Studio C in front of a members-only audience, a standing room-only members-only audience here on a sunny afternoon in January in Akron, Ohio. Got about over 50 people in here enjoying Seth Glier. You're doing a show tonight at the Kent Stage, downtown Kent. What, 8 o'clock showtime for that?
Yeah.
And Road Warrior, that song, Laura Lee, big one for you from the last album. And Road Warrior in the fact that you are on the road almost constantly on your own, and your relatively new Toyota Prius hybrid has how many miles on it now?
We just crossed 235,000 miles on the way down here.
And what year is this car?
It's a 2008.
Okay. So most of those your miles?
Yeah, they're all.
They're all okay. That's a Road Warrior, folks. And
there'll be a Kickstarter campaign at any time now. Trust me.
Now, as far as this Grammy nomination, fill people in who might not know the details of your Grammy nomination. It's not something to be taken lightly.
Well, yeah, it's pretty cool. I made my last record in my parents' basement. I actually just moved out of my parents' house like a few months ago. It's wonderful, and. But I made the last record in my folks' place, and it got nominated for a Grammy this year. We lost to Alison Krauss, who's an up and coming singer songwriter on the circuit.
The last 20 years, sure.
But it was an engineering nomination,
wow.
Which was pretty cool. And I mean the only thing that's really changed in my life is now I go to Starbucks every morning, 20 minutes before I would normally wake up, and I stick these little Grammy-nominated stickers on all of my CDs. There's no people that do this. It's just me. It's very lonely.
That's grassroots marketing right there. But, well, congratulations. Like, a Grammy nomination is just one way or the other for whatever it's for. And the fact that that was something you had quite a bit of your hand in.
Yeah.
The engineering side, and keeping it affordable.
It's kept my mom off my back for about 10 months, which is wonderful.
Bridge Club, she can mention.
Yeah.
Grammy nominated son. Makes sense. Looking at your new album as well, and you're a slob. Young man, you should go back and get that room cleaned up. I'm not sure what you've done, if anyone's seen this album, but my gosh, hopefully that's just a setting and not reality.
That's just a setting. And in truth, I'm completely obsessive compulsive about everything. My room would never look like that.
Okay, it's bad. It's hovel. Hovel's the word for the picture there. But regardless, you are on stage tonight. You've been a large part of our Summit playlist the last 18 months or so. Big show at the Kent Stage tonight, and Seth Glier live in our Audio Technica Studio C. What's one last song you can do that maybe has a wide base of familiarity?
Yeah, here's this is a song that the Rolling Stones wrote.
Seth Glier live in our Audio Technica Studio C here on the Summit.
childhood living. It's easy to do. The things you wanted, I bought them for you. Graceless lady, you know who I am. No, I can't let you slide through my hands. Why old horses couldn't drag me away. Why old horses, we will ride them someday.
I've watched you suffer, a dull ache and pain, yeah. Now you decided to show me the same. And I know I'm sweeping exits, no stage lines to make me feel bitter. Treat me unkind.
Why all the horses couldn't drag me away. Why old horses, we will ride them someday. I know I dreamt you a sin and a lie. I had my freedom, no, but I don't have much time.
Yeah, faith has been broken, and the tears have been cried. Oh, yes, they have. I suggest that we do some living before we die. Yeah, well, the wild horses couldn't drive me away. Those wild horses, we will ride them someday.
Joe and Ernie, everybody.
Thank you, folks.
A very hearty round of applause for Seth Glier live in our Audio Technica Studio C here on the Summit. On the road, safe travels to the Kent stage tonight for your big show at 8 o'clock. Thanks again for, your third appearance here at least in our station facilities?
You guys have been so amazing. I can't thank you enough for supporting me, and you guys are so lucky to have this station. It's just incredible. Thank you so much for having me, Bill.
Thanks for being a part of us. Once again, Seth Glier, everyone.